This is one of the most expressive, dynamic, and good-minding stallions available today. This is Attacat, a beautiful son of highbrow cat who's earned over $123,000 in cutting competition and is still attracting the attention of everyone who sees him. Attacat was the 2006 Idaho Classic Challenge Open champion, was the Pacific Coast Cutting Horse Association Spring Roundup Open Reserve champion, and was the Northwest Cutting Horse Association Ranch Festival Open Classic Challenge champion. Ridden by Phil Hansen, Attacat displayed a tremendous amount of natural talent, even as a young 2-year-old.
Started out to be a nice horse right from the beginning. I mean, he was easy to train and good to get along with. Always strong, always had a lot of eye appeal on a cow, even as a 2-year-old. That horse was always trying to please you and work a cow correctly.
With this much cow sense at such an early age, Attacat displayed the traits of the true natural cutting horse we're all looking for.
I mean, took right a hold of the cow immediately as a 2-year-old and showed a lot of his abilities and desire to want to work a cow. You know, and then it was just the matter of training, and he allowed me to train him very easily. Never was hard to train. He was just always good-minded about all that.
Attacat was also an Open finalist at the South Coast and NCHA Super Stakes Classic Challenge. He split 7th at the Breeders' Invitational Derby and was an Open and non-pro finalist at the Breeders' Invitational Classic Challenge.
You know, in the show pen, that horse shows a lot of stop, slow-headed, has a lot of eye appeal on the cow, and he's very cow smart.
With a proven show record, an outstanding pedigree, and a tremendous amount of natural ability, Attacat shows all the qualities we're looking for in today's competitive cutting horse industry.
Thank you, Phil.
You know, one of the neatest things about that horse is that his integrity on a cow, he really tries to please you. He works hard at that. You know, when we look for a stallion to breed to, you know, we want to breed to something that not only has physical ability, cow sense, but also their integrity, their desire to please the trainer or the rider, whichever, that's always got to be there. And those horses with those attributes make it a lot easier for us to do our job as a trainer.
That integrity and desire to please Phil spoke of is deep in the heart of the truly great cutting horses and has been passed on generation after generation through highly selective breeding. Attacat's ability is no fluke, as his bloodlines represent the best the industry has to offer. He's by the cutting horse industry's all-time leading sire, Highbrow Cat, and out of Classic Jezebel, a daughter of Hyda's Sand Badger. The cross of Highbrow Cat and Classic Jezebel has been outstanding, producing offspring that are good-minded and natural athletes.
He always has been that way, just from the start, you know, and that whole line, there's a few of them. He's got a few full brothers and sisters, and every one of them's been the same. You know, and I attribute that back to one being Highbrow Cat as a very good sire, one of the leading sires, and two, Jezebel Coyote, which is a great old mare as a producer.
Attacat's second dam is Jezebel Coyote, truly one of the greatest performers and producers of all time. She won over $232,000 before going on to produce earners who have taken home in excess of $1.25 million, infusing future generations with an amazing amount of athletic ability and cow sense. With so many smart little Lena-influenced mares in the industry, Attacat has the added benefit of having no Little Lena or Docalina on the bottom side of his pedigree.
A lot of the cat studs nowadays, we're seeing a lot of Smart Little Lena on the bottom side also. And you know, this horse, if you want to go to a cat stallion, I mean, this horse has no Smart Little Lena, no Docalina on the bottom side at all. And so that really opens up the book then to go back to a Smart Little Lena mare or a lot of other directions, whereas you're a little limited with some of those other cat stallions.
Through his training and his entire show career, Attacat remained sound and solid as a rock.
He's got good bone structure, never had any physical problems, and that's, to me, rare nowadays.
In this world of ever-increasing pressure on performance horses, it's rare to have an individual stay sound his entire career. But that's exactly what Attacat's done. An excellent conformation and good solid bone are just some of the attributes he can pass on to your next foal.
And I think the bone that horse has comes from the Haida Sand Badger side. You know, you get a little peppy back in there. That, I think, always helps. And lately we've been breeding a lot of bone and structure out of them. So.
In addition to his many outstanding physical qualities, another advantage to breeding to Attacat is he's been tested and is HERDA negative.
Attacat in the show pen, it was his game. I mean, he loved it in there, but he just really shines when he gets in front of the judge and out in the show pen. He knows the difference, and he gets out there and he just gets up for it and gets excited about it and just loves to go out there and put on a show.
If you're interested in having your next foal put on a show, look no farther than Attacat this breeding season. Attacat displays the athletic ability, integrity, and natural cow sense his outstanding pedigree has gifted him with. And he'll be passing this gift onto his offspring for years to come. When choosing a cat, make it